What if the dream that once lit up your whole world ended up breaking you, and the only way to keep it alive was to watch someone else chase it, knowing it might destroy them too? That quiet fear of watching your past repeat in someone else's eyes, the fragile hope that one kind word could rewrite old regrets, the heavy sacrifice of carrying scars so the next girl doesn't have to. Episode 2 of Awajima Hyakkei, 100 Scenes of Awajima, pulls you straight into that gentle but crushing storm. Released on April 17, 2026, and streaming exclusively on Crunchyroll, with subs and dubs available same day. This chapter sits right at the start of the spring 2026 season, deepening the stories of girls who come to Awajima Musical School chasing the stage. You smell the old wooden floors of the dorms, taste the salt of quiet tears, hear the faint echo of a song that never quite finished. Nothing explodes. Everything aches in the most beautiful way. You're not just watching, you're sitting beside Itsuko at that funeral, heart tight, needing to know if the past can ever let the present breathe. Right after episode 1 introduces Wakana Tabata and Kinyu Takehara arriving at the all-girls Awajima Opera School with big dreams and bigger worries. Episode 2 shifts between past and present. We follow Itsuko, a woman connected to the school through old friendships, as she remembers her talented friend Emi Okabe, who once walked these same halls. Through letters, memories, and painful glimpses, we see the complicated bonds Emi shared with Yuki Onoda and the school's queen, Katsurako Ibuki. In the present, those same threads pull Wakana toward a meeting with Katsurako, now a teacher, and Itsuko makes a quiet choice to support her own niece at the school. The episode ends on a soft but heavy note that ties the generations together. No bigger spoilers than what this episode itself shows, but every memory and glance tightens the feeling that the school's dreams come with a hidden price. You feel the weight of old letters in your hands, hear the distant piano, and suddenly you need to see how these stories keep echoing. This episode moves the story forward like a slow, careful river, quiet on the surface but carrying deep currents. It advances the main narrative by showing that Awajima isn't just a school for the new girls. It's a place haunted by the ones who came before. The pacing is perfect for an omnibus drama, gentle flashbacks balanced with present-day moments that feel alive and connected. No big twists, just revelations that land softly and stay with you. Fans on Reddit and AniList have been talking about the cloudy parts, why Emi really left and what exactly happened between the three girls years ago. The web manga by Takako Shimura makes it clear this episode adapts those early chapters faithfully, using Itsuko's viewpoint and Yuki's letter to fill in the gaps without ever feeling like an info dump. Everything clicks naturally, and the cliffhanger isn't loud. It's the kind that makes you stare at the screen, the way people once reread old letters, wondering what was left unsaid. The desire to know how the past will touch the new girls grows stronger with every frame. Emi Okabe steps out of the past as a bright, talented girl who's hidden wound, wanting so badly to shine, makes her choices feel heartbreakingly real. Yuki's quiet love and jealousy add layers that feel raw and human. Katsurako, even in memories, shows the sharp edges that made her both admired and feared. In the present, Itsuko's growth from silent watcher to someone who chooses to help her niece feels warm and earned. Wakana's small steps toward the teacher who once stood at the center of the old pain feel full of quiet tension. Their dialogue and decisions feel true to life, surprising in their tenderness, transformative in how they show scars can soften or harden over time. Regret, unspoken love, the cost of dreams. The episode doesn't just name them, it lets you feel them in your chest. The school becomes a mirror. For every time in life when chasing something beautiful risks breaking you or the people around you. Emi and Yuki's story echoes the quiet pain of friendships that blur into something deeper, the kind of love that history has whispered about in girls' schools for centuries. Tsuko's choice asks the question we all face. When you couldn't save someone back then, do you step up now? It's the same ache you feel watching a loved one walk the same hard road you once did, or wondering if old wounds can ever truly heal. Awajima Musical School grows richer and more alive. We see how the dorms, the stage, and the strict rules create both magic and pressure. The way old stories bleed into the new generation makes the place feel almost alive, like it carries a gentle curse and a quiet miracle at the same time. These details don't complicate the story. They make every girl's dream feel heavier and more worth fighting for. Sharp, poetic, and full of heart, lines land like soft confessions or quiet apologies you'll replay in your head. The letter scene and the bus loss moment carry the same weight as famous farewells in history. Two friends who never quite said everything, families holding on when memory hurts. The script respects your feelings and rewards you for listening closely. Every word echoes long after the episode ends. Madhouse delivers beautiful, gentle work. Art direction by Hideki Nakamura and character design plus chief animation direction by Kunihiko Hamada make every scene feel warm and lived in. Soft lighting on old photos, deep shadows and painful memories, and gentle movement that feels like real breath and tears. Colors shift from bright stage dreams to quiet, muted regret in perfect rhythm. Stillness during the heavy moments feels respectful. Small gestures carry huge emotion. Beauty here isn't loud. It's the kind that wraps around your heart and makes the pain feel honest and worth it. Morio Asaka's direction, with episode direction support from Kunihiko Hamada, is masterful and caring. Close-ups catch every flicker of regret or hope in the eyes. Wide shots of the empty stage or quiet dorms make the school feel both full of possibility and lonely. The editing rhythm is calm and thoughtful, slow when memories unfold, gentle when the present connects, pulling you right into the characters' quiet storms. The OST by Takahiro Obata feels like a quiet friend in the room. Soft motifs swell during the saddest parts, turning simple piano notes into something that stays with you. The distant singing, the rustle of letters, and long, respectful silences let the emotions breathe. In places where words fail, the music speaks louder than any line. Natsumi Fujiwara as Emi Okabe is outstanding. Her voice carries bright hope and quiet breaking in a way that feels completely real. Konomi Kohara as Yuki Onoda delivers the emotional heart of the episode. The tremor and tenderness in her lines during the letter and hospital moments will stay with you. Ayumi Tsunematsu as Katsurako Ibuki brings a sharp, layered presence that makes you feel both the past cruelty and the present weight. Yu Taichi as Kinyu Takehara and Naina Nakabayashi as Wakana Tabata add warm, grounded performances that tie the generations together. Their voices don't just speak, they let you feel every hidden scar and spark of hope. I finished the episode with wet eyes and a full heart. The parallels between past and present left real scars, the kind that make you sit quietly afterward. Emi and Yuki's story sparked wonder at how love and jealousy can twist together so beautifully and painfully. That final connection between Itsuko's choice and the new girls feels like a collision of destinies, a breaking point where old regrets might finally find peace or start again. It asks the same questions we all carry. When someone's dream once broke your heart, would you still help the next person chase theirs? What if the only way to move forward is to face the stories we tried to forget? The episode leaves you with wonder, quiet sadness, and that deep pull to keep watching. If anything, the heavy focus on the past might feel slow for viewers who want faster action right away. But that gentle pace isn't a flaw. It's a deliberate choice that honors the emotional weight of the stories and makes the connections feel earned and deep. The drama can be heavy, yet it fits this thoughtful series perfectly. These choices make the show stand out, and the emotional payoff is absolutely worth every quiet moment. Episode 2 is a tender 9.5/10 masterpiece, emotionally rich, beautifully crafted, and perfectly layered. It succeeds fully in its goals, deepening the world, breaking your heart in the gentlest way, and making you care even more about these girls and their dreams. Weaknesses? Only if you hate feeling moved to tears by quiet, honest storytelling. So here's the truth. The stage lights at Awajima are still dim, but the echoes of old songs haven't faded. Emi and Yuki's story is now part of Wakana and Kinyu's path. Tsuko has made her choice, and you're already sitting in that dorm room with them. Don't you want to know if this generation can write a happier ending? Head to Crunchyroll right now. The story isn't waiting, it's calling your name. And once you step into these 100 scenes, there's no turning back.